thanks. Playing at number 1, the youngest player to ever win the Argentine Open Championship, Benjamin Araya. Rated at 9 goals. At number 2, one of the best number 2s in the game today, Alfonso Pierres. 10 goals. At number 3, the quick-thinking, ever-fast-running Gonzalo Pierres, also rated at 10 goals. And at 4, Ernesto Trotz, rated 10 goals, strong defensive player from Argentina. Now from San Antonio, Texas, now rated at 9 goals, former 10-goal player, Tommy Wayman. At number 2, rated at 10 goals, recently voted the most valuable player for the 85-86 season, Carlos Gracida. At number 3, Memo Gracida, also rated at 10 goals. Riding Mr. Polo. And at number 4, from Charlottesville, Virginia, Owen Reinhardt, rated at 9 goals. So, how about that? 2 fine teams. And then just a couple more. The scoreboard. And the team from Argentina going to the clubhouse. The ball's in play. The game is underway. Here comes Gonzalo Pierres, first man to hit the ball downfield. But Owen Reinhardt takes it on around for North America. Reinhardt, the number 4 in red. Coming in to challenge Alfonso Pierres. Reinhardt picks it up, but it's Alfonso Pierres still alive. Benjamin Araya puts that ball against the boards as Owen Reinhardt sets up Memo Gracida, but we have an early whistle. Up from the center of the ground, 150 yards to the goal mouth. Teammate Ernesto Trotz. Ernesto Trotz, beautifully driven ball downfield as Carlos Gracida turns it back for North America. Gonzalo Pierres pounces the line. Gonzalo, a little bit of traffic. Memo Gracida comes out of the ball. Memo, his shot turned back by Gonzalo Pierres. Here comes Carlos Gracida, but it's taken away by Benjamin Araya. Benjamin, his mallet is hooked. Carlos Gracida tails that ball to Brother Memo. We've got a player and a horse down. Back up. Let's hear it for Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen. Benjamin Araya. Oh, in. Benjamin looks to be apparently okay. Back in the lineup. And our match is underway. So scramble for the ball. Gonzalo Pierres coming out to play. Alfonso Pierres, the number 2 in white, going for the tail shot. Can't quite connect. Here comes the number 3, Gonzalo. Gonzalo puts that ball right back to goal as Tommy Wayman makes the defensive backhander. Wayman shot. Wayman tails the ball across field for Gonzalo Pierres. Gonzalo sending it on back, getting away from Owen Reinhardt. Memo Gracida finds the line as Alfonso Pierres works his way to goal. Alfonso right in front of goal. Carlos Gracida, nice defensive play. Gonzalo Pierres, his shot off the pony. Benjamin working his way to goal. Here comes Carlos Gracida. It's a scramble on that back line. Who's going to get the play next? It's Tommy Wayman. His shot backed out of there by Gonzalo Pierres, and it's wide over the back line. Owen Reinhardt. Reinhardt, the number 4 for the North American team, coming in up the line. Reinhardt, his shot, deflected off a pony. 2 players coming against the boards. Owen Reinhardt, short backhander, picked off now by Benjamin Araya. Araya puts that ball down towards the goal as Owen Reinhardt makes a defensive play against the boards. Reinhardt's shot picked up now by Benjamin Araya. Araya turns it away from Carlos Gracida. Araya tails that ball right to Gonzalo Pierres. Gonzalo challenged there by Memo Gracida. 2 players coming together. Carlos Gracida comes out of the ball. Carlos turning the defense into offense. The first breakaway of the game. Look at these ponies run. It's Carlos Gracida. Alfonso Pierres in pursuit. Carlos Gracida turning on the speed now. Carlos takes that ball down towards the goal. Alfonso Pierres, Carlos Gracida. 2 players coming together. The mallets are up. It's a shot on goal by Tommy Wayman. Wayman shot in through for the score. How about that? The first score of the game going to North America as Carlos Gracida carried that ball from end to end. Tommy Wayman followed up and put it through for the score. North America taking the early lead. Play on the umpire and change direction of play. All right, the ball's back in play. It's Gonzalo Pierres, near side drive. Tommy Wayman tries to send it back for North America. Carlos Gracida, a little bit short of Owen Reinhardt. Reinhardt looking for the play. Alfonso Pierres coming out of the ball. Alfonso Alfonso Pires moving on down towards the Argentine goal. Gonzalo Pires calls for the ball. Gonzalo trying to reach Benjamin Araya. That ball kicked by Pony. Ernesto Trotz comes on through. Trotz working his way to goal. Benjamin looking for the score. Benjamin Araya. It's all tied up. What a play. Ernesto Trotz passing the ball up to the ever-quick Benjamin Araya. 1-1 the score here in chunker number 1. Once again, the players back in midfield. Ball's bowled in. Benjamin trying a little centering shot as Gonzalo Pires comes along with the ball. Gonzalo. Can he get past Memo Garcia? Two players coming together. Gonzalo, Memo. It's Gonzalo Pires with the ball. Gonzalo takes a shot. It's looking good. It's up, up, up. It's wide. So we'll have a knock in. Reinhardt with 9 goals from Charlottesville, Virginia. Puts that ball back out on the playing field. His shot off a Pony. Reinhardt comes in. Reinhardt is stolen away by Benjamin Araya. Araya's shot, it's up, and he's got the second score. Benjamin Araya pouncing on that loose ball and putting Argentina ahead for the first time today. It was changed after every score so that neither team will have a win, sun, or field advantage. Here comes Ernesto Trotz. Stiff arm shot, well downfield. Benjamin Araya coming in. Owen Reinhardt with a backhander. Reinhardt trying to set up Memo Garcia. Garcia leading the ball now to Tommy Wayman. Wayman sending the pass downfield. No one there to receive the pass. Ernesto Trotz miscues. And Carlos Garcia pouncing the loose ball. Carlos breaking away and going to goal. Carlos Garcia, he's up to the 60, the 40. Looked at mallet control. He's lost it momentarily. Gonzalo Pires puts that ball down in neutral territory. Gonzalo having a little trouble with the bouncing ball. But here comes Ernesto Trotz. Trotz along the boards. Ernesto slaps that ball against the boards. Memo Garcia going for the backhander. What a backhander by Garcia. His shot right to brother Carlos. Carlos Garcia. Nothing between him and the goal but lots of green. Carlos working his way up the field. Carlos Garcia. He's challenged by Pires. It's backed up now by Ernesto Trotz. Trotz shot down the corner. Tommy Wayman, his pony stumbling momentarily, but Wayman gets the backhander away. Wayman up to Garcia. Whistle sounds. Umpire's whistle. Stopping. Yep.
It would be approved.
Garcia, it's through for the score. How about that? It's all tied up. So, lots of scoring action. 2-2 the score. Tony Herrera holds that ball into play. Owen Reinhardt following up is Carlos Garcia. Garcia working his way to the boards. Carlos Garcia coming away with the ball. Garcia pops one high in the air. Pires going in for the pickup. Pires turns on that play. Nice mallet control. It's picked up here now by Alfonso Pires. Alfonso Pires trying to get it past. Garcia gets the defensive play. What a backhand by Garcia. Tommy Wayman hooks him out of front. There's the horn. We're in the now. Tommy Wayman finessing his way, trying to set up on Reinhardt. But Wayman turns on his own line. There's lots of traffic, and there's the whistle. Ending chunker number 1. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? After
just a couple hours ago, we spoke with Benjamin Araya. Let's see what he thinks about today's game.
All right, we're here with Benjamin Araya. Benjamin, you're 23 years old now. When did you play your first Open in Argentina?
I was 17 years old, and that was my first Open. I played with 5 goals of rating for the Coronel Suarez team.
Uh-huh. And since that time, in just those few short years, you now reached the handicap of 9. How do you feel? What brought you to the height of a 9-goal handicap, and how hard is it to keep that handicap?
I'll tell you, I think, lucky compared to some other players, because I had a chance to play with a very good team and some very good horses that made things much easier than somebody else. And it wasn't really very hard for me to get to 8-9 goals. And it's been hard for me to get to 10. I haven't been able to do that, but I think I improved my game a lot since then. I feel more confident and just keep working on the horses, stick and ball, the work on the horses, the grooms, everything.
Well, thousands of people have tried to reach the higher handicaps, and you're certainly, like you say, lucky to have reached that. How often do you stick 'em ball each week? How many practice games do you play in a normal week?
Well, all that depends. How many games we have a week. Usually, it's good to have between practices and games. You have to play 3 times a week. That is enough. And you have to ride 2 days. I mean, you have to ride the horses before the games and the practices. And the stick and ball is relative also, because it depends the way you're hitting the ball. I think if you're doing well, it's not that necessary to stick and ball. But if you are kind of shaky, it's better to do it. And don't go galloping, just go half speed, you know, get the feeling and the timing of hitting the ball.
Okay, well, you are regarded in the circles of polo as one of the most accurate around the goal, and you maintain good ball control. So you think that's from sticking balling, or do you do any other sports that require eye-hand coordination, like racquetball or tennis?
No, I think you can compare it to racquetball and tennis. I mean, everything depends on the confidence you have, and you have to look at the ball and how, you know, feel well on the horse, have the horse organized. I mean, there's many things that you need to be ready when you get to the ball.
Yeah, exactly. It's true. We shared that.
Area between the red sideboards and white line on the sides of the field, also on the ends of the field. All right, players back in play. Carlos Gracida converting on that penalty 3, and it's now North America 3, Argentina 2. Raja, first man for bowling. Raja's shot. Sent back by Owen Reinhardt. Reinhardt's dive. Taken now by Carlos Gracida. Gracida dribbling. He's got Tommy Wayman moving into position. Gracida can't get it back. Here comes Benjamin Raja. Carlos Gracida decides to turn. Carlos, nice mallet control. Carlos Gracida. Gracida's shot downfield for Wayman. Wayman out in front, going to goal. Wayman winds up. His shot is wide. Tough break, but Gracida. Nesto trots, puts the ball back out on the playing field. Trots up to Benjamin Raja, but Owen Reinhardt turns that ball around. Now Gracida turns the play back for North America. Gracida challenged by one player. Now a second one. There goes Gonzalo Pierez on 50, but it's backed up nicely by Owen Reinhardt. Reinhardt's shot sent back by Alfonso Pierez. Here goes Gonzalo Pierez. He's got Ernesto Trots moving on downfield. Trots can't get the line. It's picked up now by Benjamin Raja. Raja off the left-hand side of the field. Benjamin takes a cut shot right towards goal. Reinhardt waits for it to settle. Carlos Gracida saves the day with the backhander. Benjamin makes the backhander, and there's the whistle.
I don't know.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I don't think we can do that.
They want to eliminate play-by-play.
Owen Reinhardt takes the penalty 5 from midfield. Reinhardt, nicely driven ball up the field. Memo Gracida leaves it for Carlos. Carlos strokes to goal. Gracida's shot off to the left. Wayman keeps it on the field. No, not in time. Trots taps the ball one time. Trots looking for his players. Ernesto Trots. His shot up the middle, partially deflected by Memo Gracida. Here comes Gracida, getting away from Alfonso Pierez. Alfonso Pierez, Memo Gracida, they come together at the boards. Gracida, his backhander, downfield. Ernesto Trots meets the play. Trots setting up Alfonso Pierez. Alfonso taking that ball down for Argentina. Gracida going back on defense. Memo Gracida, Alfonso Pierez looking for position. Gracida makes the backhander. Sent back a little further by Reinhardt. Two players coming together. Here comes Owen Reinhardt. Reinhardt's shot deflected off the horse as Carlos Gracida turns that ball around. Gracida sends the ball high in the air. Memo Gracida trying for the pickup now. Gracida takes the bouncing ball forward. Gives Memo Gracida the number 3 in red. He gets onto that ball a little too much. Trots comes in. Ernesto Trots, what a powerful backhander. Turning quickly for goal. Benjamin, he's up to about the 60. It's Carlos Gracida in pursuit. Benjamin right in front of goal. Raja Benjamin Elijah getting his third score of the game, and it's all tied up. So, Benjamin doing what a number one should. He's out in front to pick up the passes.
A little bit. We gotta go just a little bit left there.
Okay.
Can't be a solid speed all the time. There's a point down the coach and stuff.
Ball's bowled into play. Memo Garcia. Still that ball. Memo Garcia, he'd like to break the tie now. Trots, his backhander picked up by Garcia right in front of goal. It's a bump and a right off. That ball carrying forward as Owen Reinhardt finds the mark and North America. Wait, we have a whistle on the play. Zalo Pierres teeing the ball up for teammate Ernesto Trots.
Once they hit the ball, then just back up.
Trots shot off the pony. Hard bump and a right off as Gonzalo Pierres turns it back for Argentina. Benjamin Elijah. Memo Garcia backs that ball away for North America. Here comes Ernesto Trots going to goal. Trots shot blocked in there by Garcia. Memo Garcia on a breakaway. How about that? Here comes Carlos. Carlos Garcia out in front of the pack. Memo trying to keep Benjamin out of there. Giving Carlos a chance at goal. Garcia, Carlos still controlling the ball. He's lost it momentarily. Alfonso Pieta turns it around. Intercepted now by Owen Reinhardt. Reinhardt going to goal. Back down to there by Ernesto Trots. Here comes Benjamin Elijah, but Tommy Wayman sends it back for North America. Carlos Garcia turning quickly.
Hold it.
Zalo Pierres, key backhander now. Very nice defensive play. Rod shot, takes a hop and it's over the side.
Throws it in, just keep it quiet for a bit.
Reinhardt backs it up for North America. Trots with a backhander for Argentina. Gonzalo going to goal. Zalo Pierres picking up the score. It's now 4-3 in favor of Argentina. Gonzalo Pierres coming on through and picking up his first score of the match. Camioneta holds that ball in. Reinhardt, first man on the play. Here comes Tommy Wayman.
Hold it.
Wayman breaks out in front. Wayman going to go. Wayman shot off the goalpost. We're in the 32nd overtime. Benjamin comes away with the play. Carlos Garcia strokes to goal. Gonzalo decides to turn. Just a few seconds left. Gonzalo. Piedez setting up brother Alfonso. And there's the bell, ending chunker number 2. How about that, ladies and gentlemen?
And Gonzalo.
Change to fresh ponies.
Can you get next to him in the studio, Peter? Can you get next?
Where they put it in the background. You've got your directional mics to pick up.
Earlier today, we spoke with Ernesto Trots.
You could stay. Warning.
Trots. Ernesto, it's a general opinion that you're one of the strongest players, if not the strongest player in the game today. How do you work out physically? Do you jog? Do you lift weights?
The other important point maybe is since I'm very young, I stick in ball a lot. Maybe that's the reason I can work with the stick easier, because I used to stick in ball every day when I was very young, and then when it was raining, I used to do a wooden horse every day. That makes it.
So that's why you have such a strong wrist and can bring the ball right through.
I don't know if it is that strong, but at least I work very hard when I was young.
After you play the Thursday practice, What do you think about the North American team? How do you feel the game is going to go?
I believe the game is going to be very equal. What I felt in the practice game and what happened in the practice games is exactly what I'm saying. We finished very equal. The into the field was very equal, and I believe it's going to be an extraordinary game because of that.
I see. And in today's game, who do you think is the toughest competitor or the toughest player on the other team that you're going to have to worry about on the field?
Well, you know, this kind of polo is very much positions. It's very much playing the game you have to, in accord of the team you have. And in accord, thinking about that, I have to think about Tommy Wyman because he's playing number one. First of all.
Okay.
That makes everybody think about its own player. Eh?
Right. Okay, and today in the match, do you have one horse that you really feel is your best pony or your favorite pony today?
Yeah, I'm playing one Chestnut Mare, and the second checker belongs to Peter Ryan, which name is Roquette. And I believe she's...
Very good mare.
Yeah, one of the best.
And when will you play her again?
In the second checker.
In the second checker?
Yeah.
And then you'll double back if you need her, or...
I don't think Peter's going to be happy if I do that.
I see. Okay, well, Ernesto, good luck today.
Thank you.
Thank you. You want to take one?
Just keep flying for it.
All right, checker number 3 underway. Trot shot downfield. Tommy Wayman breaking away for North America. His shot. Taken now by Carlos Cressida. Tommy Wayman on the receiving end of the pass. Yes, with a nice defensive play. Gonzalo Pierres picking up the loose ball. All right, little misunderstanding there.
Penalty.
So, umpire's whistle stopping. All right, Francisco de Narvaez from Argentina going out. Pulled upon for this penalty 4. Carlos Garcia comes away to the ball, setting up Brother Memo. Ernesto trots coming in just ahead of the umpire's whistle. High piece of turf. So that I'll hit this ball well downfield. Reinhardt takes it off to the right. That means backhander, no one there to take the pass. Intercepting, trying to set up Benjamin Elijah. Ernesto Trots taking the umpire's way.
Okay, they're discussing it. He's talking with Peter right now. He doesn't think it's going well. Yes, issue.
Reinhardt takes the penalty 5. Wayman gets it away from Gonzalo Pierres. And Carlos Garcia takes the pass from Tommy Wayman and finds the mark for the 3rd time this afternoon. It's all tied up at 4 goals each. So, once again, the players are back at midfield. Antonio Reda releases the ball, and here comes Trots. And Raja shoots for goal. A nice shot. It's going. But wide to the right. Once again, Owen Reinhardt on the back line for the knock-in. Healthy hit by Reinhardt.
Okay, sorry.
Do you believe Ben Amin picking up his fourth score of the game and putting the white team, Argentina, out in front 5-4. Always in position.
3:30 left in this chapter.
Gonzalo Piera's overriding. Benjamin Raja tries to turn back on that play, and here comes Owen Reinhardt. Alfonso Pieres, nice pickup. Alfonso bumped hard by Melo Garcia. Picking up a loose ball for Argentina. Holly Wayman picking up the pass, trying to give the ball to Carlos Garcia. Wayman. Garcia strokes the goal. So, fast continuous action, and now the ball is over the sideboards. We'll have a bowl in by our umpire, Red Armour. Armour lining up the players for the bowl in. Clock winding down, a little over 1 minute remaining till the warning horn. It's a breakaway now by Alfonso Pieres. Alfonso right down towards goal. Alfonso Pieres finding the mark, and it's now
number 2 Argentina, White, scored.
6-4 in favor of Argentina. Alfonso Pieres in midfield. Antonio Reda bowls that ball back into play. There's the horn. We're in a 30-second overtime. All right, just a few seconds left. Two players coming together. Zalo tries to walk it to goal. Here comes Ernesto Trots. And there's the bell. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Argentina 6.
Owen, you were involved in 2 Cup of the Americas in San Antonio and NBA 79 and 80, working for Red Armour and caring for his horses. How do you feel now about being a principal part of this America's Championship Cup as a player?
It's something I've worked for the whole time, and I mean, I was working for Red and learning during those times and hoping that someday I'd be able to play in that level of polo, and now here I am, so it's a big thrill for me.
Horse flesh is a big part of the game. Owen, do you think you've got your horses in the right condition and peaked out for today?
Well, I think so because my horses came in out of the field in July and were just walking and trotting, and then they started galloping, and when I arrived back from England the 1st of August, we started riding and sticking balling and playing them there at home in practice games, and then arrived here 2 weeks ago and played in the Pro-Am, which was a lot of fun and good for the horses to get them in shape to where I think on Sunday they're going to be fit enough and strong enough and ready enough to go, in fact, probably in the best shape that they've been in, you know, since they were turned out in Florida last winter.
Who do you feel is going to be the strongest or most difficult opponent you'll have to face?
Well, I've played against all those guys in 26-go polo, and they're all difficult. They're great players, and for this particular game, I've been concentrating solely on Benjamin Araya because that's the guy that I'm going to have to mark on Sunday, and I've watched him play and all sorts of polo, and he's one of the best, if not the best, #1 in the world. He's quick and fast, and so it's going to be difficult for me to, you know, to shut him down, but that's obviously what I'm going to have to try to do. I'm going to have to be quicker myself and faster myself to get a jump on him, because if he ever gets the advantage on me, then he's going to score goals, and obviously we don't want that to happen.
Owen, is there one horse do you think will be a key horse in your lineup today?
Well, the best horse that I own is a horse called Hill Country Slim. That's an American thoroughbred that came from Bill Berry, who's the brother of Chico Berry, who you all know from the Cup of the Americas. Bill was a 7-go player as well. I will play him very early in the game and first or second chucker, and then possibly come back on him in the 5th or 6th chucker.
Gonzalo, a lot of people who have played against you have told us that the fact that you can adapt your style of play, you can slow it down or speed it up and outmaneuver people, is what makes it very difficult to play against you. Is that something you came by naturally, or did you pick up someone else's style?
I think 50% must be natural. And then as soon as you are growing, you know, in one sport, if you want to be among the best or the best, you have to try to use all your abilities. And I think what I've been trying to use is the sort of, you know, changing plays. You know, I think that I have sometimes you know, a natural ability to change from one game to the other one to make different plays. And I think that is what it pays a lot in my game, and that is why I use it.
The caliber of this match is very, very demanding on the horses. Have you altered your training program in any way, or is this about the same as you would for 26-go?
No, the preparation is the same preparation that we give, the best preparation that we could give them, right? I think for this sort of games, we try not to leave anything out of the game. We try to do the best that we could with the horses, and I hope we have them in the perfect condition. We've been trying as hard as we try in the Open, and we use all that experience to try to get the horses in shape here.
What can you tell us about the opposition for this match?
Well, the American team, I think is, you know, one of the, depending especially in the practice that we played with them on Thursday, I think it's one of the best teams that we ever had to play against. They're really well balanced, and they're playing well together. That is very important, you know. I thought that we had an advantage because at least 3 of our members, we play for the last 2 years, you know, we played together, and that is, we thought that was an advantage, but they've been playing with each other very well, and as a team, that is the most important thing, been working very well.
We've had this discussion before. Who is your best pony, Levaku or 50?
My best horse for this game is, you know, and been for the last, I think, 5 years, is Levaku.
See, and he's looking at the networks. They're going out.
Tony Capola from Florida.
But we got to make a
No, what happened on CBS is...
We
We had 4 goals by Benjamin Araja, 1 by Alfonso Pires, and 1 by Gonzalo Pires. For North America, 3 goals by Carlos Gracida and 1 by Tommy Wayman. East corner of the field. All right, we're back in play. The second half's underway. Alfonso Pires shot. Didn't play with a knock-in by Owen Reinhardt. Reinhardt, the number 4 in red. Picked off now by Pires. Gonzalo going to goal. Tommy Wayman, nice defensive backhander. Owen Reinhardt picking up the attack, but we do have a whistle. Michael Butler. Captain to take this penalty conversion. Please back up from the boards. Get a little boy here in a blue sweater. What a save by North America. Here comes Tommy Wayman. Benjamin sends it back for Argentina, but Owen Reinhardt moves in for the line. Reinhardt, nice recovery. Clear the boards, ladies and gentlemen, clear the boards. Ernesto Trotz stops the play. All right, it's a pick up now by Benjamin Ariza. Benjamin in scoring position is looking good. And Benjamin finds the mark for the 5th time today. And the score now, Argentina 7, North America 4.
So that's when it's especially important, okay? So sometimes when it's even over there, it might be okay to talk, okay?
All right, quickly out of the lineup, Owen Reinhardt with a backhander. Memo Gracida coming through, and we hear the umpire's whistle. Carlos Gracida teeing the ball up at the 60-yard line. Carlos, unhappy with his approach, he'll circle his pony back. Let's do it.
She thought he was quite an oddity.
Gracida shot, it's up and through to the score. Carlos Gracida converting on that penalty for and putting North America back on the board again. And it's now 7-5 as Carlos Gracida to the ball in. Trotz, his shot downfield. Reinhardt decides to turn. Get a shot. Picked off nicely by Memo Gracida. Memo, nice little setup towards goal. No one there to take the pass. Dietes turns it back for Argentina. Here comes Ernesto Trotz. Trotz, what a shot. That ball 130 yards downfield. Ernesto Trotz coming off the boards now, waiting for traffic to move on. What a pass down towards that Argentinian goal. Wayman takes it across field, up to Carlos Gracida.
Well, what did you go?
Wayman trying to set up his forwards, but Ernesto Trotz gets there with the backhander. What a play by Owen Reinhardt, outfoxing Gonzalo Pires. But Pires counters with a beautiful backhander to Benjamin Araja. Cressida picking up the bouncing ball. Reinhardt sends it back a little further as Tommy Wayman comes in.
I like to watch the game besides. I'm sorry. I know you're doing the job, but it's getting ridiculous.
Memo Cressida, what a cut shot towards goal. Not enough legs, though, as Gonzalo Piedes turns it back. Reinhardt traps it. Reinhardt's bumped, but he goes to goal. Reinhardt. Owen Reinhardt, what a play. Reinhardt coming through 3 defending players and picking up that score. Midfield once again lining up on the unplay. All right, ball's in play. 1 goal separating these 2 fine teams. What a bump. Nesto Trotz powerhousing his way to goal. Trotz winds up, doesn't quite connect, but Benjamin does. Benjamin's shot going right towards goal. Tommy Wayman saves the day. Benjamin sends it back to goal. Memo Cressida trying to set up brother Carlos. What a pass by Memo. Pinpoint pass to Carlos. How about that? The Cressida brothers tying it all up at 7-7. Carlos Cressida out in front, taking the pass from brother Memo. And Memo Cressida, with lots of pressure, gets the ball down to Carlos. 3 against 3 as 2 players change for ponies. No timeout.
2 players changing horses.
Cressida trying to set up brother Carlos. Here he goes again, but Trotz makes the backhander. Reinhardt's backhander deflected off the pony. Alfonso Piedes downfield. There's the horn. We're in 32nd overtime. Memo Cressida with a backhander. Reinhardt can't get the line. Alfonso Piedes going to goal. Alfonso, he looks like he might break the tie. What a shot! Alfonso shot. It's through for the score. Alfonso Piedes. What a beautiful 90-degree cut shot to goal. And it's Argentina 8, North America 7.
Carlos, back in 1980, during the last Cup of the Americas, you had a chance to participate as a practice player, or a sparring partner, maybe you might want to call it. What handicap were you then, and what did it do for your polo?
I was 5 goals in 1980 when they played the Copa of Americas in San Antonio, Texas. And I was playing the practice games against the American team, most of the practice against the American team, and I had the chance to practice against Coronel Suarez once. And I felt that it helped me a lot with my polo, just to watch those players play, practice against them. It means a lot to improve your game, to have contact, not only in the field, but outside the field.
Carlos, you've now reached the 10-goal handicap and are considered to be one of the best mounted of this game. How did you reach this level in just 5 or 6 years, and what have you done to improve upon your horsemanship and the quality of your livestock?
It was very difficult. It happened in 5 years, but it took a lot of work, hours of hard work and concentration and a lot of training, watching the best players and learning about horses. That is one of the most important things, to know what is a good horse in the game. And I'm still learning.
There's been talk that there's a lot more pressure on the players in this game today than other matches or tournaments that you've played in the United States. Do you feel that pressure?
Yes, definitely. I think it's very easy to explain. Let's say behind this game, even though we're not playing as the official Argentine team, it's just because it's not an official tournament. But everyone is looking on this game at the Argentine team against the strongest USA team that probably is ever put together. So I believe the pressure comes because it's in a very long time, a very long period of time, is almost the first contest between Argentina and United States of America.
You know, horses are the name of the game. What do you think the difference between the horses in high goal polo and low goal polo? Is there a difference?
There's a big difference in quality sometimes, and many times the difference is only on the training and on the owners of the horses, the way they get ready the way you get them ready for a game, you train them for a game. Many times we've seen horses from the low handicaps that they've been bought or in any kind of deal, they come into high handicap players' hands and they turn out to be some of the best. So it's really something, let's say, until you don't get a horse ready for the high goal polo, you can't say if it doesn't belong to the high goal polo or it does. You know, you have to give every horse a chance.
Right. So the selection of a polo pony, you would say, is the same no matter whether it's for high goal or for low goal.
Yeah, for sure.
Just looking for the good qualities, speed.
Quality, good conditions, good conformation that gives you many times the good horses. If we go, if we would do an average of the best plain ponies during the years, we'll find a kind of ideal conformation that helps horses turning around and making a good polo pony.
Okay, well, one last thing on horses. In today's match, do you have a particular horse that you really feel is one of your strongest horses, a key horse in today's game?
Yeah, I think I have two horses that I'm looking forward to probably make the difference in my game. They'll probably be the ones and make more damage on the other team.
Okay, and in what chukkers would you play your better horses then? Would you take them at the beginning? No, we're not going to tell the other team.
I'm going to play them in second and the fourth chukker.
Second and fourth?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good because, you know, there's two schools of thought. Some people say to play your best pony early so that you can possibly come back and double if you have to. And then a lot of people say to play your really top pony in the fifth rather than wait till the sixth because maybe it's too late. So it's second and fourth. I guess maybe you're going to jockey around with the rest of your team then.
That's why I'm telling you, the second chukker gives me also the opportunity to come back on that horse. And the fourth chukker is normally a chukker that everyone is probably concentrating in keeping the best horse for the fifth chukker. And it may make a difference if I appear on the fourth chukker in the very best.
Who do you think on the opposing team, who, if there was one player who would be the real threat, who would you feel that player would be on the North American team?
I'd say Memo Gracida. He's a kind of player that if you get him in a brilliant day, it's very difficult to anticipate. And we know how good he is with the ball and how good he is with the strategy of the game. So I'd say that if we don't put him really under pressure and we don't get him from anticipating the plays, we'll be in hard trouble.
I see. Would you look to, would you start thinking about your one opponent rather than the whole team as opponents? I mean, would you normally start thinking about how Memo plays because he's the 3 and you're the 2, or would you just worry about one player in general?
Normally I do just what you said. In order to get concentrate on the game, I do concentrate a lot on the play I have to
mark or cover.
Mark or to cover or to make his time miserable. It's part of the strategy of the team.
All right, back to midfield. The ball's in play. Chunker number 5 underway. Memo Garcia turns that ball around. Garcia trying to reach brother Carlos. Carlos shot, deflected off a pony. Nice pickup. We're down in the corner. Garcia, do you believe this shot right towards goal? It's... Wow. What an incredible angle from down deep in the corner. Oh, we'll have a knock-in now by Ernesto Trots for Argentina. Garcia, his shot knocked down by Gonzalo Pietas with his hand. Reinhardt's pass, cross field, intercepted now by Pietas.
I love it. He was incredible, huh?
Now Garcia in the open now. Garcia, short backhander. Who's going to take the pass? And Ernesto Trots comes in just ahead of the umpire's whistle. Owen Reinhardt, the number 4 on the North American team from Charlottesville, Virginia.
Penalty 5?
Penalty 5?
Yes.
Reinhardt, nicely hit ball. Down towards that goal. Wayman on the receiving end of the pass. Wayman shot deflected off to the right. So we'll have a knock-in now by Ernesto Trots. Now Garcia breaking away to goal, calling Tommy Wayman off. Garcia, his drive across the goal face and wide to the left.
How are you, sir? How are you?
Back in play.
Ernesto, nicely knocked in ball, but Reinhardt sends it back. Plays against the boards. Carlos Garcia coming in for North America. The number 2 in red, Garcia, trying to reach brother Memo. Memo in scoring position. Memo shoots. Across the goal mouth, makes the backhander. Here comes Tommy Wayman. But that ball over the back line. No Trots being called upon for the knock-in. Lots of activity in the scoreboard end of the field. Reinhardt coming on his own line, driving up towards goal mouth. Bonso Pietas making the backhander. Action against the boards. Benjamin Araya comes out with a bouncing ball. And the umpire's whistle sounds. Inaugural Fox. Powerful and strong hitter. To attempt this shot from midfield. Nicely hit ball. Who's going to pick it up? Gonzalo Pietas on the bounce. Gonzalo winds up with the backhander. Right in front of goal now. Reinhardt saves the day. Reinhardt's shot. Off a pony and over the back line. Fire's whistle stopping the clock.
Bet it had about 12 seconds on it. Well, just do it on this one. Let 12, let it run over 12, or reset it if you want.
This is a knock-in, right? Knock-in? Foul?
Penalty 2 in favor of Argentina. All right, it's through for the score, and the clock is winding down. So, all right, we're back in play. shot towards goal, Haraja, and it's poked on through by Fieres, but we do have a whistle. Owen Reinhardt. Reinhardt coming in for the penalty attempt. Reinhardt swings the mallet, nicely driven ball up towards that North American goal. Alfonso Fieres coming away with the play now, the number 2 in white.
He's so good.
Incredible mallet control by Alfonso Fieres, hitting that ball nose high. And what a shot by Gonzalo Fieres. Gonzalo following up brother Alfonso. Those of you who might have been on the wrong side of the field when Alfonso took that ball downfield. He used both sides of the pony. He almost lost that ball. It was right at the pony's nose. He just nudged it with a mallet head and continued on forward. So as the clock winds down, a little less than 2 minutes remaining in chukker number 5. And the score now, 10-7 in favor of Argentina.
2 minutes left, chukker.
Once again, the umpires right on top of that old polo players. Reinhardt to take this penalty 5. Incredible mallet control. He's got Alfonso Fieres breaking out, going to goal. Alfonso Fieres, that ball off the goalpost and through the score. So now 7-11 the tally as Alfonso Fieres picks up his second goal of the afternoon. Just a little under 1 minute remaining in chukker number 5.
Sorry, 1 minute, chukker.
I don't have my agenda on.
Carlos Cressida.
That's too easy.
Incredible cut shot by Memo Gracida, but not quite enough as that ball. Nesto trots. Trot shot into the grandstand. And there's the horn concluding.
And the chukker.
5 full chukkers of play. So, ladies and gentlemen, as both teams ride off the field, let's give them a big round of applause. The Argentinian team in white ahead at this time, 11-7 over the North American squad in red.
Tommy, you've played in 2 Cup of the Americas series, 1979 in Buenos Aires, in 1980 in San Antonio. How do you feel about this inaugural America's Championship Cup and the competition?
Well, it's an opportunity to play against the best team in the world right now. Of course, in the past, we played against Coronel Suarez, which was a 40-goal team, and they had been the best team in the world for probably 20 years, maybe longer. And I think this team that we're going to play on Sunday might be that type of team, that it's going to be that good for that long.
Tommy, we know how difficult it is to reach the 9 and 10 goal level, as well as to maintain a string of ponies and keep going for as long a period as you have in the high goal mainstream of polo. What kind of work does it take to keep all this together?
I've been fortunate in my career to be able to come up with good horses. And whether it's luck or ability, I don't know. But I think there's no difference between a 7, 8, 9 goal player except horses. And the difference between a 9-goal player and a 10-goal player is 2 things: youth or age and horses. The older you get, the slower your reflexes are, of course, but you try to make up with the better horses. And I've been lucky to come up with some good horses at the right time in my career.
Tommy, as far as your opponents go for this match, who do you think is the most difficult player or the strongest player on the opposition?
In this particular game, of the 4 Argentine players playing on Sunday, I think the one that's playing the best right now is Alfonso. I think he is not taking anything away from the other 3, but I think Alfonso Pires right now is at the top of his game.
Tommy, who's your key horse for today's game, and what chucker will you play that pony in?
My best horse is La Fortuna. Came from Dickey Santa Marina in Argentina. And I don't know when I'm going to play him. I'm just going to wait and see how the game progresses.
Thanks, Tommy, and good luck in the game.
So we've got the action right down from the boards. Antonio Reda, Antonio. Especially now that we'll have play right down here at the... Reinhardt's backhander picked up by Gonzalo Pires. Trying to control that ball against the boards. Carlos Gracida sends it back for North America. Moving in is Owen Reinhardt. Reinhardt leaves it behind for Tommy Wayman. Wayman trying to set up on Reinhardt. Reinhardt, beautifully cut ball to goal. Here comes Wayman. Wayman shoots and he's got the score. Tommy Wayman, Owen Reinhardt, working that ball back downfield. And it's now 11-8. And 11-8, the score's up for the Bowlin. Raja stops the attack. Here comes Gonzalo Pires. Memo Gracida. Pinpoint pass for Owen Reinhardt. What a cut shot by Reinhardt right to Wayman. Wayman in front of goal. And that Wayman-Reinhardt combination connecting once more. So now, 11-9 as the North American team pots in 2 goals within a minute and a half of the start of chukker number 6. Reinhardt for the defense. Reinhardt sends it on back for North America. All right, Memo Gracida taking the ball across field. Gracida works that ball against the boards. No one there to take the pass as Ernesto Trotz comes in for the defensive backhander. Alfonso Pires sends it back further. Carlos Gracida changes the line. Here goes Gracida. Wayman trying to set up Reinhardt. Reinhardt escapes the hook and goes on forward. Pounce on a loose ball right in front of goal. Here comes Carlos. There goes Trotz with the backhander. Reinhardt. Nice backhander to goal. Taken out of there by Ernesto Trotz. Tommy Wayman, would you believe? But wait. We have a whistle on the play. Umpire's whistle stops the clock. Oh, let's see what they decide. While it's 4 against 2.
Here they come back.
Wayman's pony has kicked the ball. Time is still out. Goal as he can. 150 yards to the goal mouth. What a shot by Trotz. That ball going. Just taken off the goal mouth by Memo Gracida. Gonzalo Pires, beautiful shot towards goal. Reinhardt against the goalpost. 2 players scramble. Reinhardt once again, we hear the umpire's whistle.
7.5.
3:21.
To get the shot of the umpire.
And a resourceful Red Armor. You'll note he put it in his shirt. He didn't want to pop that balloon and spook that pony. Actually, Red used to ride in balloon races in Gymkhana's when he was a kid. Let's hear it for our balloon retriever, Red Armor, San Antonio, Texas. All right. Reinhardt, that's up to the right. He's got players downfield. Reinhardt, look at this shot going up towards the goal now. Can they get down there in time? No, it's wide to the right. And we'll have a knock-in by Ernesto Trotz to the 3-minute mark.
3 minutes left.
2 goals separating these two teams. A victory in the inaugural America's Polo Championship. What a shot by Trotz. Trotz hitting that ball very well today. Reinhardt takes the pass for Cressida at the sideboards. Carlos Cressida, he's hooked, but it's Benjamin Araya. Oh, he doesn't connect. It's a loose ball now as Alfonso Pierres moves in. Alfonso using up valuable time. Uh-oh, he doesn't connect. Memo Garcia punts on the loose ball. What a shot by Alfonso Pierres right towards that goal. Here comes Carlos Cressida with a nice defensive backhander. Carlos setting up Brother Memo down deep in the corner. What a bomb. Alfonso Pierres, beautifully played belly shot. But here comes a whistle on the play as Ernesto Trotz slips in on the line. Clock is stopped now with 1 minute, 29 seconds. One of the finest games we played for in the United States. 29 and 2 goals separating these two teams. All right, Carlos Cressida, nice pickup towards that goal. Trotz moving in quickly to the defense. He doesn't quite connect. Here comes Gonzalo Pierres on 50. Back up from the boards, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm looking forward to seeing Gator, too. Did you bring the Patsy? No.
Alfonso Pierres takes the ball across field. He's being hustled now by Tommy Wayman. Wayman coming on the inside. Wayman, nice pickup on the near side. But it's sent back by Pierres. And here comes Brother Gonzalo. Now Cressida turns that ball back. Carlos Cressida with the pickup. Carlos, nicely back ball, down to the 1 minute mark. Here comes Tommy Wayman. Little pickup on the near side. Reinhardt moving in for the back shot. Reinhardt trying to reach his forwards. Memo Garcia moves forward right to Tommy Wayman. Wayman. Tommy Wayman. Tommy Wayman! So, the score, 11-10, and we've got 17 seconds left to play. 11-10 the score. 9, 8, and the ball's back in play. Oh, Reinhardt moving in. Here comes Reinhardt. There goes Benjamin. And there's the bell. It's all over, folks. The victory going to Argentina. 11-10. What an incredible polo match for the first America's Polo Championship.
Shows the handicap system pretty good, huh? Shows the handicap system. Works pretty well. Coach, you have a rope? Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you may congregate here at midfield, but please stay behind the boards between the boards and the stadium. We're awaiting word now for the MVP. Polo by Ralph Lauren.
Okay. Forward and a most valuable.
Here come the players, and while they make their way back to midfield, we'll give you a rundown of the scoring. For the Argentine team, Benjamin Araya with 5 goals, Alfonso Piedes with 2 goals, and Gonzalo Piedes scoring 4. For the North American team, 4 goals by Tommy Wayman, 5 by Carlos Cressida.
I know, I'm just looking at that.
It's 11.
2, 4, 6, 9.
Countdown here for you, 6.
You're right. Somehow you're... Yeah.
All right, here they are down in midfield, ladies and gentlemen. First, the Argentine, the best of Argentina, Benjamin Araya, Alfonso Piedes, Gonzalo Piedes, and Ernesto Trotz. Waiting now for the North American team. They'll be here in just momentarily. The North American team, with a valiant effort, as well as a come-from-behind situation. They were down by 4 goals going into the last chapter. Carlos Cressida, and Tommy Wayman. Let's hear it for both teams, ladies and gentlemen. We'll make a little bit of room down there. We do have a pony. Let's make a little room for the pony, please. Don't try to reach out and touch it. If you just kind of make a little bit more room down there. He is Mr. Polo, owned and written by Memo Cressida. So as Yvonne Lendl and Peter Brandt go ahead and make the presentation of the trophies, just a little bit, we'll let you know who the most valuable player was. But first, let's get ahead with our trophy presentations. Yvonne Lendl presenting the trophy to the captain of the Argentine team, Gonzalo Piedes. What a cup! The America's Polo Championship Trophy. Inaugural event going to Argentina, 11-10 over North America. The team you're looking at, incidentally, ladies and gentlemen, 3 out of 4 members of that team, Alfonso Piedes, Gonzalo Piedes, and Ernesto Trotz, have won the Argentinian Open 2 years in a row, and are going back to Buenos Aires in just a little while to try for their 3rd straight victory. What a team effort. Considered to be one of the strongest foursomes in polo today. Peter Brandt now with Yvonne Lendl, congratulating both teams. Now to the North American team, the runners-up.